Good morning, friends.
You suck!
Thank you for coming back. I want to give you a brief update, and might be a developing story as we go. This kind of stems from the retaliation that took place in connection with my unlawful retaliatory stop.
Retaliatory stop, you say? See, I remember that traffic stop because I covered it on my channel. Leonid the loser was driving around without a valid driver's license. He didn't have his insurance card on him, and they eventually get him out of the car and tow the Frauditor mobile away. We know this because I showed it several times with different angles, body cam footage, his footage, and then the loser is left standing on the side of the road laughing at the police, saying he doesn't even want his car. But yet he's going to scream and yell. He went down to complain on 2 separate occasions about this incident. And if you missed that video, here's a couple of the highlights.
Flashback.
Hello, sir. The Sheriff's Office. I am recording. I'm stopping you because your driving privileges in the state of Oregon are suspended. Can I get your license, please, and proof of insurance? This is a lawful stop.
Well,
you may disagree with it, but it is a lawful stop.
what is the moving violation, sir? Deputy.
I don't know how many times I have to repeat myself, but I do need to see your license. Well, apparently the game that we're playing is I stopped you on a traffic violation for driving while suspended. You're not free to go.
What, you think for what?
Well, I still have to hand you a citation. I still have to hand you paperwork explain how to get your vehicle out of impound, and then at that point you'll be able to walk away.
I didn't consent to search. I never consented to a search. Why are you searching my vehicle? Great.
Leonard, so you are being issued a citation for driving while suspended and also driving uninsured because, as far as I know, there's no evidence or proof of insurance. So here's that. Court date, all the information's on there for you.
So I can do it now.
So this is the vehicle inventory report. This explains how to get the vehicle out on the back side of this right here.
I gotta get my property, right? Driving while revoked violation. Stupid. My license is not revoked. Driving uninsured. We'll see about that. No underlining moving violation. Look at that. Offense. Driving while revoked. Driving uninsured. And no moving violation. What a moron. You understand what I'm going to do? What a moron.
I love how the moron, even after they're towing his car away, he is lost. He's still laughing as if he is going to win something in court, as if this is going to blow up, and this is finally going to be the day people take him seriously.
Now, if you've been following it a little bit, I was supposed to have a traffic hearing. It was prolonged until I did the video of them not actually scheduling the trial. So I guess that kind of sparked their interest in seeing how I would perform at court.
Son, I'm just gonna tell you this one time.
Yes, sir.
You want to keep working here. Stay off the drugs.
So on October 29th, they finally scheduled that trial hearing for the alleged charges of driving without driving privileges and driving without proof of liability insurance. It was quite evident that all of that was taking place was pretty much a setup for me to have judge any kind of reason to hold me in contempt of court, which he eventually did. Confined me unlawfully to 48-hour sentence.
So let me guess what happened. You showed up spouting your normal sovereign citizen, First Amendment auditor nonsense. I'm sure you were screaming and yelling at the top of your lungs. And the judge decided on this day, I'm not going to play your frauditor games. And he found you in contempt of court, which is well overdue at this point. You act like a maniac. People are going to put you behind bars, which is where you belong, by the way.
This judge was the initial judge who, on August 6th, threw me out of the courtroom because I was taking notes.
Nope. Tell the truth, Frauditor. You gotta lie all the time. You were thrown out of there for filming inside the courtroom, not taking notes.
Conducted the traffic stop. I called him out for breaking the law of driving his motorcycle on the sidewalk. she had the courage to do so. And I'm damn proud of my wife. And to all you haters out there, I don't give a damn. You know what? I absolutely love the message that my son has put in the front of that video. Because it sparked your damn curiosity to go and watch the entire video and still comment. Because let me put it to you like this. The algorithm is gonna have to be picked up. Because you were so curious and now wanted to leave a negative comment that it actually did the opposite. It actually positive. You see? I raised a good family of Jews. We are the most clever people you will ever meet.
You're a sick man, Ernest.
Let me just set the record straight on this one. Nothing you do is clever. Everything you do is pathetic and gross. Not only did you drag your wife into this, which I don't understand how she's still with you, you get your cars taken, the police come into your home, you make a jackass out of yourself on the internet daily. I'm sure everyone in your hometown knows exactly who you are and what you stand for. So I feel bad for her. And now you have your son going out with you. So not only are you a terrible husband, you're also an awful father. At this point, I think you should just pack this all up, and it doesn't matter how many clicks and views you get on that stupid video of yours. It still shows the world how disgusting and pathetic of a creature you actually are.
So as the cop finished his statements, now it is my turn to engage and ask my questions and do a direct cross-examination. I started leading some questions about officer's truthfulness in his official police report. Now, just as I was going to establish that he is a liar, like the statement that he made, that I refused to provide my driver's license, which was false, and the evidence supported, immediately he started objection to those questions, and the judge began to protect him, and stepping into his defense, and sustaining the objection. And I called the judge out. Previously to that, the judge has multiple times intentionally was warning me, interrupting me in my questions and in the statements that I was making, just to ascertain some sort of a rules about how I should be conducting myself. In fact, I would even raise my hand and act like a schoolboy. It's like, well, maybe you should put like a light here, a red light, green light, and if it's red, I shouldn't speak. When it's green, I could speak.
All right, so I kind of figured this out from his last statement. He's acting as his own lawyer, of course, because he doesn't have money, or he thinks he's really smart, smarter than the judge, so he's his own attorney. When you're at a trial, you can't just say anything you want. You can't enter a statement into the record unless you have proper foundation to do so. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but I've seen a lot of law movies and TV shows, and I know that is a basic truth of all courts. So I think he just started spouting his sovereign citizen nonsense, screaming and yelling at the judge because he's obviously didn't like to be interrupted, and he made a stupid joke at the judge's expense. Let me tell you right now, when you're in court, the last thing you want to do is make fun of the judge or insult the way he conducts himself in his courtroom. That is not your room, that's his room. And that's exactly what the Siberian kitty cat did. And that's why he was held in contempt of court.
And finally, when I redressed him and I told the judge, you need to stop acting like a defense attorney for the state, because he was not acting like a judge.
I don't like your attitude. I'm holding you in contempt of court.
And that was it. That was the draw for him. He sentenced me and stated on record that that statement was offensive.
Le who? The her.
So, I'm gonna post his picture for you, his information from the state bar. I don't encourage anybody to harass him, but you are more than welcome to petition your government and redress your grievances, because he is both acting as a private attorney in his private practice as well as a municipal judge in multiple municipalities throughout Oregon.
Oh, I really hope his supporters are stupid enough to call up and harass this judge. Not only did he get put away for 48 hours for his stupidity in this judge's courtroom, now he's encouraging his subscribers to call him up. Please do it. Please record it so I can put it on my channel. Because if you people are that stupid, there's no telling how many views I'll get on that one. And we could all use a very good laugh. Now, as funny as this guy is to make fun of, I have to cut some of this out because it's all just nonsense. I'm going to skip ahead to the big finish here.
Larry J. Blake Jr., I don't give a damn about your threats of contempt of court. And if your asses, and if your specific ass, pisses your pants, and you are misconstruing this as a threat, well, hell. Tell your Clackamas district attorney I'd like to see him. So set me an appointment and bring the damn charge. And just let him know he's just going to be next on the list.
You just made the list, buddy.
You know, I stand corrected, questioning his keen legal mind. It's always a good idea not only to insult the judge while you're in his courtroom, it's also very smart to make a video calling him out, threatening him over the internet, telling him to send the district attorney over to press charges on him because he can't stand the fact that he was powerless inside that courtroom. Not only because he has no clue what he's doing, he's not an attorney, so obviously that right there is not going to work for him, but two, his shitty behavior and poor understanding of social cues just prevent him from being a normal individual in our society. It's amazing. Now, that's the end of his crazy rant, but I do have a little bonus footage. He included, I guess, a little town meeting he decided to attend, and he drags his son along with him to film him acting like a jackass in front of the public. He's so stupid that the people there, after he's done, basically laugh him out of the room. And because he's got his little Napoleon complex, he can't allow that. So the moron decides to stay longer because that's going to show him.
Officer, deputies, identify yourself for me.
What's that?
Identify yourself for me.
Yeah, I'm Deputy Tharp,
And your ID number,
58160.
sir?
Marcus Mendoza, 45049.
Thank you. Anybody carries a business card on the person?
Not at the moment, sir.
Okay.
Ha! Your mom's a jailbird.
The next one, and whoever this is, you'll need to forgive me on your name, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Mr. I'll spell it. Last name, Kripolenkob. Please come forward. Okay, go ahead, you have 3 minutes to say whatever you would like to say to the council.
Excellent. So I'm here to make an official introduction of myself to you counselors. As an entire body, I think the most proper description of this establishment, it's a hellhole filled with evil demon creatures, demonic creatures in human form. Because corruption seems to be very rampant here, and it seems like you all got accustomed, including all your deputies, judges, employees, that nobody's going to put any rein on you, or nobody's going to put any brakes in your corruption. It's the most vile piece of crap that should never be presiding as a judge. Bias as hell, corrupt as hell. Pieces of crap. God sent me to clean this shit up for you, since you can't do it on your own. Now I demand that this piece of garbage be removed from the bank. He's the one that started retaliation against me for calling out one of your cops sitting in that chair, driving his motorcycle right on that sidewalk. When I came here as a trial, I was held in contempt for exactly calling out the crap, for exactly speaking my mind, for exactly exercising my constitutional rights. Why? Because this piece of shit got offended because I told him don't act like an attorney defending the state. When I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna bring the power of heaven down here. So all you pieces of shit better damn know, you screw with me, you screw with my God. You better not offend my God of Israel, because he doesn't take it lightly when his children are touched. Am I clear?
Losing his mind. And I'm reaping all the benefits.
Let's go, son.
Thank you, sir.
You laugh now.
No, I'll stay. I'll stay. Why not? Let's hear what else somebody's got up to say.
So, like I said, the psychopath is laughed out of the room. These people can't help it. You have a 5'2" munchkin man screaming and yelling, wearing a cape, threatening all of these councilmen, all council ladies, screaming about a judge holding him in contempt, where he's insulting the judge during the trial. Everyone, not just you, Frauditor, anyone who does that to a judge is going to get held in contempt of court. It's not you. You're not special. No one knows who you are. You're not an important person. You are a joke. And it's now even worse because you have your poor son following you around doing this crap. You are just setting him up for absolute disaster. I wished if we could go back in time, the state would have taken these children out of your home because obviously you're an unstable, crazy person. But we're going to be here. Keep making your videos. I'll be here to call it out. I hope you guys all enjoyed this one. If you did, let me know in the comments. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet.